Hi, y'all. I am Kyndal Sligh, and I grew up in Waco, Texas, and then I moved to one of the surrounding towns to attend our high school. I have a younger sister who is 16 years old, and my parents are Chase and Stacy Sligh. I would not change my life story for the world. From early mornings and late nights, I cannot wait to tell you all about it. I've always been shy growing up, but that all changed when I started to enter junior high school. I decided to enroll in a Greenham agricultural science class as my elective in the 7th grade. My teacher was Ms. Zuloff, or otherwise known as Ms. Z to all of us. Because of her, I fell in love with agriculture. My teacher thought it would be a good idea for me to start with a short-term project, which was called a Supervised Agricultural Experience Project. So I chose a pig and named her Miss Kate, because at the time, Duck Dynasty was all the rage. I worked with my hog for 4 months until county show, and I learned my lesson. There are no participation trophies given out, as some would say. In the spring, Ms. Z encouraged me to try a judging contest, which ended up being poultry science judging, because I loved my small backyard flock I was raising. My team made it all the way to state, and we were so proud. Miss Z turned my life on the right track and broke me out of my shell, because before this, I would probably not leave my room or talk to anybody. Since I fell so in love with agriculture through FFA and 4-H, the next logical step would be for me to live in the country. My parents decided it would be best for us to relocate just outside of Waco in a community called Lorena to attend school. My dad wanted me to have every possible opportunity with livestock, so that was the leading decision to move. This led to us building a barn, which at the time housed 2 pigs and around 100 exotic chickens. I think I had a problem. One morning, a few weeks before the big show, my dad finally finished the barn to make it look like old and wooden and antique. It was so pretty, but guess what? We did not take a picture of this, and this is not a good thing. That afternoon, we were hanging out in the living room when I suddenly heard one of my roosters going crazy and cock-a-doodle-doing all the way. So I quickly scurried outside, only to find the barns in flames with little of it left. Thankfully, this experience only grew me and led to my next and current adventure. My dad and I started a breeding operation that spring once our barn was rebuilt. We started with 2 gilts, or female hogs, that had never had a litter of piglets yet. Once we purchased the other, and was our friends, that they decided not to sell at county. We learned how to artificially inseminate our hogs and properly help the mother give birth after being bred for 114 days, or 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days, as it's easier that way. It was so exciting to see the freshborn baby pigs and watch them grow up and learn all about vaccines and how to raise them. Over the next few years, we grew our operation to 30 total sows, which produced hundreds of show pigs to provide an affordable show pig option for 4-H and FFA. That was our goal, because we found out that there was a lot of pigs out there, but a lot of them were expensive and not really affordable for most 4-H and FFA families. Because of my experience with livestock and agriculture, it changed me to be an avid agriculture advocate. Even though the journey was rough and raising livestock is not the easiest thing, it taught me to be myself and be okay with getting out of my comfort zone. If it was not for the people around me who pushed me and helped me accomplish my goals, I would have never found my calling. This has caused me to